Welcome back to the ride that never slows down. The rush of wit, grit, and unapologetic brilliance that is Pauley Perrette. A woman who redefined primetime cool with nothing but sharp intellect, a lab coat, pigtails, and a fearless smirk that told the world she was playing by her own rules, not Hollywood's. Pauley didn't just bring Abby Shudo to life on screen, she carved a permanent place in pop culture as the heart of a series built on crime and consequence, showing that science could be electrifying, that compassion could coexist with humor, and that individuality could be just as magnetic as glamour. Millions tuned in week after week, not just for the cases, but for the spark she brought with every line delivery, every eye roll, every perfectly timed quip, proving that strength doesn't always come from a badge or a gun. Sometimes it's delivered with black lipstick and encyclopedic knowledge. Beyond the screen, Pauley's story is one of depth, transformation, and defiance of expectations. She was never satisfied with fitting into the prefabricated Hollywood mold of stardom. Instead, she leaned into authenticity, making her voice resonate even louder when she spoke of her passions, her causes, her struggles, and her survival. She showed us that style could be armor and expression, whether she was rocking lace gloves, chains, or stepping out with unexpected elegance on a carpet, always daring fans and critics alike to question what glamour really means. But her power was never just about aesthetics, it was about substance. Before the cameras, she was already armed with a degree in criminology, showing that brilliance wasn't an act, but an intrinsic part of who she was. And this marriage of intelligence and artistry is what made her unforgettable. She shattered the assumption that leading women had to be polished into perfection, instead turning vulnerability into strength, honesty into influence, and rebellion into grace. After stepping away from the role that made her a household name, she didn't fade from relevance, but transformed her platform into one that amplified voices that needed to be heard, raising awareness, offering support, and embodying the resilience she so often projected. What makes Pauley Perrette a lasting figure isn't just the character she played, but the courage she displayed in real life, the way she spoke openly about safety, mental health, and self-worth in an industry that often silences such truths. Her legacy is a reminder that to be iconic isn't about flawless beauty or endless roles, it's about being unforgettable by daring to be yourself. She is proof that power lies in authenticity, in the refusal to conform, in making people feel seen, heard, and understood. Fans remember her for the laughter, for the heart, for the voice that cut through static, for showing that being different is not just acceptable, it's extraordinary. And that is why, years after her most famous role, she still leaves people in awe because she is fearless, because she is real, because she represents the rare mix of intellect, artistry, rebellion, and heart. So what's your moment? Was it the quick-witted banter that made you grin? The red carpet look that flipped expectations? The vulnerable words in an interview that gave you strength? Or simply the quiet inspiration of watching someone thrive by embracing everything that made them unique? Whatever it was, it proves the same point: Pauley Perrette didn't just capture attention. She changed the definition of what it means to be a star.